All right, hello church family, good morning, or at whatever time it is that you're watching this. This is day 4 of our Gospel Challenge devotion, and I hope that they're a blessing to you. Again, they're very short, but they've been help and an encouragement for me, for sure. So I hope you enjoyed the snow, and thankful that much of it has melted off already. It's also been crazy cold, so it's a great time. Some of you are off yesterday, so no reason for you not to get your gospel devotion read and to keep up with that. We encourage you just to keep up with that now day by day. As I read now, yesterday's devotion used Philippians 2 in verse 12 and 13. Just a really quick story about this. God called us here to Rio Rancho, and we came here with just a lot of just pressure and emotion. You know, have we done the right thing? Can we do this? And the devil was really jumping on my back and telling me, you can't do this. And why did you quit your job in Atlanta? And why did you move here? Because you can't do this. Who are you fooling? And I agreed with the devil. I said, certainly I can't do it. But with Christ, all things are possible. And God gave me that verse in Philippians 2:13. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. And here's what I told the Lord. I said, God, this is not my will. I'm not here because this is what I want to do. I'm here because you led me here. And so because you led me here, you're the one that will help me to do it. And so we're so thankful for the goodness of God. Now we come into this passage, which is so wonderful in Luke, and it talks about Mary and Martha, obviously the brother Lazarus who died, and Jesus raised him again from the dead. But Jesus would go to their house. He had been in their house many times before. And so Martha, it tells us in that passage, was cumbered about much serving. She's preparing the food, and she's picking up and straightening up around the house, and she's doing all of those different things. But Mary, of course, is sitting at the feet of Jesus and just listening and just learning to what Jesus is teaching. And she's just trying to soak it all in, and she's just trying to learn as much as she possibly could. So Martha said to Jesus, rebuke my sister and send her into the kitchen that shall help me. And Jesus made this statement, and he said that Mary has chosen that good part, that better part. And clearly there's a lot of necessities in our daily life. Obviously there's food to prepare and to eat. There's a roof over our head, clothes to wear, a vehicle to keep running. We work a job so that we can have an income, so that we can pay for all those things. And there's a lot of really necessary things for us to do. But the most important thing is for us to spend time with Jesus. I love that where it gives to us the Great Commandment. So the Great Commission is to go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature, baptizing. The Great Commandment is to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, with all thy might, and then to love thy neighbor as thyself. And so God tells us and he challenges us, you need to have a growing love for me. And that's going to come by us spending time and sitting at the feet of Jesus with our Bible open in prayer, and then even reading and going through this devotion book. So all of those things are so important. It's what God calls us to. Sunday night, a week or two ago, I preached this message, and I said, we all have heard, of course, of a to-do list, but I said it's also very important for us to have a not to-do list, because it's impossible for us to think that we can add things in and add things into our life if there's not things coming out at the same time. And so there are some things that you could take out of your life, maybe just time, a lot of time on social media, just maybe could be too much time just simply watching TV or something like that. And all of that not to-do list would then in turn give us time to be able to have some time with the Lord and to spend time with Jesus at his feet. And so I want to encourage you in that. I want to encourage you to try to start the day that way with something from the Bible, with a time of prayer, and then even to have a time in your devotion. And I would encourage you also to try to get a truth from God for each day, something that you think about, something that you pray about and ponder on in that way. In fact, what I'd like for you to do is to put in the comments here on Facebook or on YouTube, what are something that recently God spoke to your heart about, something maybe you're praying about or meditating on, to just write that down if you would. That's such an encouragement for others to be able to see or to hear that God is speaking to the hearts of our people. And so, what is God speaking to your heart about recently? Something that you could grow in by His grace. Remember also that this will guide us through the reading of the New Testament in the 90 days. So I think this would be like Matthew 7 and 8, but it will guide us all the way through the New Testament. Remember now what our theme is for this week, and that is that we're praying. We're praying for souls to be saved in the church service and while we're out on the streets. And so we're praying for that. So there's not going to be any devotion now on Saturday and Sunday. So this video is going to have to carry you for 3 days, all right? And then we'll be back on Monday morning and we'll have the devotion again. I want you to know that we're so thankful for you. We're praying for our church family. And I pray that this time will be a real time of stirring and revival for us. We ask it. We're just thankful for this. We pray that in Jesus' name. But God bless you so much now.